Hello, and welcome back once again to another episode of The Coaching Life. I am your host and coach, Gail Walker, CEO of GAH Consulting, and I'm also known as the Build It Expert. So, today I want to end my initial 17 part um, series, my initial series, which was made up of 17 tips that I thought that new entrepreneurs and business owners would find valuable to help develop themselves um, as they become better entrepreneurs and small business owners. And I wanted to end it off with developing self awareness. So, to me, self awareness is one of, well, I wouldn't even say it's one of, I believe it's the most important characteristics that a leader can possess, right? Um, let's talk about what self awareness is. So, self awareness is the ability to monitor your own emotions and reactions. And once you become more self aware, you will learn what your strengths, weaknesses, triggers, motivators, and other characteristics are that make you you. Becoming more self aware requires you to take a deeper look at your emotions, why you feel the way you do, and how your feelings turn into reactions. So, developing self-awareness allows you to react to situations and people who normally negatively affect you in better and different ways. So, to be honest, as a leader, this is an invaluable skill for you to nurture because there are always going to be people who would potentially have a negative impact on you, and so you have to learn better ways of dealing with those type of people and situations. So by working on this skill, you're better able to manage and work through your emotions when you are aware of them. And the better you get at managing your feelings, the more approachable you will become. Let's see how a lack of self awareness shows up. A lack of self awareness can affect your company's morale. It can wreak havoc on important business deals and business goals, and it can affect how you handle feedback. Acting irresponsibly can significantly impact your business and relationships. So, working on this is vital. What studies show is true that the coping mechanisms that we develop in our childhood have the potential of preventing us from achieving our goals. And only by becoming aware of these automatic responses can we choose not to use them when we know that they're going to be a hindrance to our progress. Not only do I want you to become aware of your own emotions, I also want you to become knowledgeable about how you react to others. When in a leadership position, your ability to control yourself and your emotions will help guide and inspire those around you so that they can then say they want to develop their self knowledge, which will lead them to success and success for your business as well. And here's the top self-awareness skills that I think that we should all take note of and improve upon. So, empathy. So when you become more self-aware, you will become more empathetic towards others. And while you are building self-awareness, the twofer in this is you're also going to be heightening your emotional intelligence as well. So let's talk about adaptability. If you know how you're going to react, you can put measures in place to avoid or respond positively in challenging situations. Confidence. When you accept and embrace your strengths, wants, needs, and most importantly, your flaws, You will expand your ability to be vulnerable, and that is only going to lead to deeper relationships in the workplace and your professional life. Mindfulness. When you are self aware, you become more mindful of the present moment and allow yourself to take situations as they happen instead of focusing on what happened in the past or trying to jump ahead into the future. You are able to see what's happening now so that you can create, action steps and plans for what's as to what's happening right now instead of later or what has already happened. Patience. Self awareness will help you with patience that you should develop because, in the face of conflict, patience is the only thing that is going to help to pull you out of, um, to help elevate you in that situation. Because if you're not exercising patience, there's going to be things said and things done that is going to be a setback instead of setting you up for success, right? So, kindness, setting aside your feelings to support another person shows that you are aware of that other people are human beings as well, and that they have feelings and struggles. And allowing others to see you in the same way when you're not at your best as well. Do unto others. When you do it for them, they will in turn give it back to you. So let's let me just give you some things to ponder upon, you know, before I end this session. And well, before I end this episode, not session. Um, I want you to keep some things in mind. I want you to keep in mind and learn how to regulate your own emotions because it's going to allow you to become more attuned to other people's emotional requirements. I want you to be mindful of your strengths and weaknesses so that you can begin to operate from that space. I want you to stay focused by making yourself less open to distractions. I want you to set and keep your boundaries firm to maintain your integrity on a personal level and in your business and professional life. Know what your emotional triggers are so that you can bend and flex when situations arise to make sure that you fully process your emotion before communicating with other people. Learn to trust your instincts, especially in decision making, even though there are inherent risks associated with those choices. Because at the end of the day, there's risk with every choice, with any choice. But choices that are made through instinctively tend to be the right ones versus the incorrect thing to do. Think about how your actions are going to ultimately affect other people first. And that's going to help you to navigate difficult situations and conversations. I want you to apologize when necessary by saying I'm sorry and then meaning it. So, and then work to change your behavior because no one is going to open themselves up or make themselves vulnerable around someone who thinks and acts as if they're always right, they're never wrong, and not apologizing when you know you're wrong is never the right thing to do. That's going to only evoke a lack of trust. Okay. Last but not least, ask for feedback so that you can gain a broader perspective of how others view you as a leader. And then take the feedback in stride so that you can become better, a better leader, a better person. It will help you to become the 2.0 of you. Okay. So I wanted to speak about that, at the end. And um, moving forward for the rest of the rest of this year, we're going to focus our attentions on finishing stronger, right? We want to finish this year strong so that we can move and be in a better position in 2022. And so that's what the rest of the episodes are going to be about, for the rest, for 2021. It's how we're going to finish strong and the things we need to do in order to make 2022 better than 2021. So do me a favor and tell me how you're going to what you're going to do to develop better self-awareness. What things have you put in place? Have you been thinking about it? And just talk to me about what you're going to do in order to become better, the better version of you, because becoming more self aware is going to put you in a better position than you currently were if you have no idea of who you are or why you do the things you do, why you make the decisions that you make, and why you act the way that you act. Okay? It was a pleasure speaking with you today, and I look forward to our next series, which is Finishing Stronger in 2021 to lead us into a better position for 2022. Have a blessed and wonderful evening.